We're gonna do the couples version of the trying to conceive tag.
TTC, as I'm told.
We just found it on YouTube. I don't think a lot of people have done it as a couple, but we thought it would be fun. So, anyway, we haven't read through the questions or anything yet, so this is the first time we're reading them. Number 1, will you find out the gender? You ask the questions. Will we find out the gender?
Yeah?
Yes. Well, I thought it would be fun to have it be a surprise, but he wants to know right away. Well, I mean, as soon as we can.
Okay, I gotta know if I'm buying a blue tricycle or a pink tricycle. You ever seen a newborn ride a tricycle? Neither have I, but they're still getting a tricycle, so. Question 2, will you use a pacifier? It depends on how much sleep I get. If I have a hard time sleeping, I might end up using one.
Justin! No.
I think we will.
Really?
I think we will.
I'm totally fine with a pacifier when they're young. I think it depends on the baby. Some babies do really well with them, some don't. I'm not against it.
3, do you have any nursery ideas?
I do.
She does.
I want to do a vintage nursery with mostly gender neutral colors because I don't want to paint the room like for a girl and then a year, 2 years later we have a little boy. So I just want to do like soft colors and as many older things as we can. Maybe some antique stuff would be really cute. At least I think so. Do you think that'd be cute?
It's totally cute.
Totes.
Totes cute.
Okay.
Totes adorbs.
Next one.
Are you the first, middle, or last of friends to TTC? First.
Kind of
Friends.
Well, yeah, kind of the first out of all of our, like, because we have so many friends. We're really popular.
We have a lot of friends.
Oh, we don't have that many friends, but we are the first, I think. We have a family that has kids, and so, I mean, like, my older sister has a kid, his older sister has a kid.
My older brother is a kid, so.
Hey, this is supposed to be
It's serious.
Okay.
Will you get or use hand-me-downs?
Yes. All about consignment.
How close in age would you like your children?
This isn't something that we've really talked seriously about because we both kind of feel like when we have a baby, then we'll get a better idea of that. You know, we might just have one and then feel like, oh, that's enough for us. We don't really need another one, or it's, I don't know. I think we need to have one before we really think about that. If we do decide to have more than one kid, I'd like them to be kind of close together, so they can go to the same school and everything.
Hold each other accountable. Will you make your own baby food? No.
Yes. I will make and freeze my own baby food. Not all of my own baby food,
I
but
guess at the very beginning, yes.
gosh, I apologize. I do want to try making my own baby food.
Will you co-sleep?
No. Absolutely not. We will not go sleep. Or bed share.
Will you use a stroller, or do you believe in using a stroller? If it's a sweet stroller, heck yeah.
I believe in using a stroller, wagon, baby wearing, whatever works for you and your baby. Go for it.
Will you go back to work or stay at home?
He's gonna be working. He works full time now. He'll just continue his regular job. And I'm a nanny, so I could still work when we have a baby, but I don't know, it just depends financially where we're at then. Yeah, it just kind of depends.
After they're born, how long will you let your child cry before going to them?
Never even heard this question before.
A couple hours.
Like, I don't know if it's saying right when they're born, I don't think.
It says, after newborn or infant, how long will you let your child cry before going to them?
That's totally depends on circumstance.
If they just ate and you just changed their diaper, maybe it's healthy for them to cry it out a little bit.
I'm okay with the cry it out method, because I think like it's important to us that our baby learns to self-soothe. But I mean, if something's wrong, we'll pick them up and comfort them. Obviously, I mean, just like, I mean, it's just circumstantial.
Circumstantial.
Yeah.
How often will you bathe your child, our child?
I believe in a bath every night before bed, but that's because I'm really, really routine oriented. But I'm not a huge stickler on, I mean, if something comes up and we're busy that night, I guess that's not a big deal.
Will you do extended rear-facing car seat?
Yes. I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, it really depends on the size of our child, too. Because if they're really tall, I know it could be uncomfortable for them, but I mean, safety first.
Will you breastfeed? If so, how long?
I'd like to breastfeed up until a year, if I can.
Will you introduce, when, of course you will, when will you introduce solids / baby food? Kind of depends.
I mean, I think like 7 months. Probably.
Do you want a girl or a boy first?
Well, out of the two,
If we had to choose.
if we had to choose, I think we would like to have a boy first for a couple different reasons. The first one being, we thought it'd be good to have a boy first because then if we have a girl later, he can protect her, watch out for her, that kind of thing.
Boys are easy.
And boys are a lot easier. That's what we're told. And I know we won't get all caught up in buying tons and tons of baby clothes and spending money on unnecessary little things like all the cute little girl things that you can't pass by. That won't happen as much with a boy, I think. So, but I mean, I totally would love a girl too, and I know you would too.
Do you have names picked out? If we did, we wouldn't say them.
Yeah. We do. We have names.
Well, we have names, but we also have names picked out. How many kids do you want? 1 or 12?
How many kids do you want?
I don't know. 1 or 2? To start. I mean, we won't really know until we have one.
Well, and we live in a single wide, so it really depends on where we're at in life. I can see us having no more than 3.
That's fair. Will you homeschool? Best question on the list.
No.
Depends.
I'm all for homeschooling. If you can do it, that's great. I'm not confident in my abilities to homeschool, so that's why I wouldn't, but I don't have a problem with it. I was homeschooled, he was homeschooled. I think it's great.
Home or hospital birth?
Hospital. Definitely hospital birth. More power to you if you can have your baby at home, unmedicated and all that, but we're just more comfortable doing it in the hospital where everything's right there in case something goes wrong.
Especially for the first one.
Yeah.
Planned C-section, epidural, or natural?
I
Epidural.
think epidural, probably. But, I mean, it could change. I've always thought that it would be fun to have it, not fun, obviously, but a cool experience to have your baby all natural. But I also want to be able to enjoy the experience, and I want to be, I don't want to be so tired afterwards. I want to be able to bond with my baby right away, and I've heard a lot of things about mothers not being able to bond as quickly because they're so exhausted, and I don't want to go through that. I just want to, even relieve his stress because he's going to be freaking out that I'm in pain. So if I have the epidural, then that'll relieve your pain a little bit too.
It's all about my pain. Will you drink while pregnant? Clearly not get hammered, but a glass of wine occasionally.
No.
We don't like wine.
Well,
First of all.
I don't like wine,
Okay.
and no, I won't.
Will you cloth diaper or use disposables?
Oh, we've had some arguments about this.
She hit me.
Disposables. I think it's cool to cloth diaper. That's great, but I think we're just probably gonna go the easy way and do disposables and just get a diaper genie.
If you have a son, will you circumcise him?
Yes. Well, we won't. We'll have a professional do
We'll
it.
probably pay somebody else to do it for us. I know a guy. So.
Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it for the questions. So, if you have any other questions, you can comment below and we'll get back to you. That's it.